welcome to another fantastic edition of the Good Night Sri Lanka. It's a Friday evening and we're all set to go.
Hello everybody!
Hello everyone. Nice to be back on the show.
Of course.
A few days ago only we were here again before.
About a week ago.
About a week ago and then here we are.
Yeah.
Here we are. Oh.
Unbelievable.
Yes, I look like a cow. As you, not the international cow.
New Zealand.
No, New Zealand cow. If you're
Butter.
Oh my God!
Butter.
I can't remember the English name.
What this cow?
Yeah. Cape Paharaka.
Yeah.
What is that?
What that?
Cape Paharaka.
Naraka vachana cow.
Cape
Kanekada.
the species.
The species.
What English name is?
New Zealand cows.
No, there's a nice name for them.
Okay. Anyway, people, if you're wondering why they are calling me a cow, it's a dress. It's a dress. We don't insult each other much like that. It's
One of the many reasons. The dress was it today.
We are googling what to call that cow.
I got a very interesting call today. Well, it was it was a very happy call. There's this about 10, 11 years ago, right? This happened. The parking space in PETA. You have the granaries.
Yes.
Yeah, so you can obviously go, especially if you're going to PETA, that's like the best place for you to go and park.
Yeah.
You have to walk a bit after that. I mean, if you go to PETA, you definitely have to walk, right? You can't be driving, into the shops there.
Yeah.
So about 10, maybe 11 years ago, I think, I parked there and I was walking back to the car. And there was this young kid, right, who was talking to me all the way to the car. He wanted me
You
to
knew
be...
him? No.
No.
Okay.
So he was
random guy.
a random in a shirt, in a tie, right? Had his visiting card there, and he basically wanted to have a conversation with me. He was selling insurance,
I thought as much.
right? He was selling insurance, and he basically was trying to tell me, obviously with the insurance company, so මට මිනිත් දෙකක් දෙන්න මම කතා කරනවා මේ details ටික කියන්න that and this and all that stuff. So I was walking and talking at the same time, right? I really liked this guy. I mean, he was so persevering at that point. I really liked him. And I decided to basically take his card, right? And so I might as well give the guy a go, right? So maybe about 2 days or 3 days later, I called him, right? And he couldn't remember.
So now you're calling after 7 years?
No.
Okay.
What do you mean? But 2 days.
2 days, okay.
2 days after the conversation.
2 days after the conversation.
We are still 11 years ago. Huh?
Yeah. Still 11, 12 years ago, right?
Okay.
12 years ago. So, but 2 days
Right,
after
now I
I
get it.
called him, he couldn't remember me because I'm sure he must have been talking to so many people there.
okay.
But then I obviously reminded him. He said, oh, sir, mata matakai. I said, okay. Then I thought I might as well basically give him that opportunity of sorting out my car insurance, right? And then he came home, he sorted everything out, the car insurance, and he was just a kid at that point. And about 12 years, I think. But every year from that day onwards,
You've been
I'm
doing
renewing my insurance with him. Like a prayer, he basically will call me every January.
The super customer service.
Right?
Super.
He's there, right? January, he will tell me 1 month before my insurance expires, he'll call me and he'll basically give me the indications. It's expired or not, etc. Today he called me to tell me that he is actually the branch manager
Sweet, honey.
of that insurance company.
Why didn't you tell about the insurance companies?
Huh?
Why didn't you tell about the insurance companies?
No, I'm not really. Right? Because obviously I don't want to embarrass the guy, right? But the thing is, I was so happy when because he remembered and he remembered that incident like 12 years ago. He said, "Sir, විතරයි මට කතා කරේ, sir, විතරයි මගේ කාඩ් එක ගත්තේ එදා." Right? And all that stuff. And now he's the branch manager
And he called to tell you
of the
that.
insurance company,
good.
and he called to tell me that story.
For him, he must be really proud
It's
of
a
himself.
huge thing. I mean, I believe I could possibly be one of the first customers he's ever got. I mean, he must have just got into insurance at that point because he was canvassing on the road.
Yeah. So this is the very first that was the start for him.
Exactly, that was
Yeah.
the start for him. But I mean, every year I speak to him.
I feel very sorry when these random insurance calls you get.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, they are also trying to live out of something. They get
Yeah.
a commission, and so they call you at all odd hours when you're doing some work, or really bad timing and all that. But yet, I make it a point to be very, very, respectful
Kind
for them,
and- yeah,
kind,
yeah.
and then look, son, I already have one, and then they will go, no, sir, this is. Can you hear me out? We will. I said, I'm really sorry, it's not the time. But why don't you call me a week later? And most of those calls never come back. Huh?
The thing is this, right? Selling insurance is one of the most difficult things in the world to do. Because it's not something that people want to buy over the counter.
Yeah.
There's
no need for it per se. no?
That's what they think,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Because obviously insurance starts hitting you
Yeah.
when you realize that insurance
Yeah.
So nobody actually, not many people, thankfully today it's
Absolutely
actually
true.
improved from that point onwards. Not many people think that far, right? Because now lots of corporates obviously give you medical insurance, which is part of the package when you basically get in. Some corporates also have it covered for your immediate family members, right? But not many people out there actually go out of their way and get themselves an insurance, a life insurance, medical insurance willingly. We still don't have that mentality, I think, in terms of going ahead.
Especially medical, no?
Yeah,
I don't think
medical,
people
yeah.
really think about it too much.
And the thing with medical, of course, is the fact that the older you get, the harder it obviously ends up getting a medical, because clearly your premium becomes much more expensive,
yeah.
right?
So I had this super experience with one of the insurance companies where one of my ex-Elan bankers, who is very successful in this company, golden round table, අර table, මේ table, ඔතලෝගේ, හැමලොට්ගේ හැම table එකේ විඳලා තියෙනවා. හරි? So
King Arthur's table.
King Arthur's table.
ඔතලෙක table එකෙත් ඉඳලා තියෙනවා.
ඉතින් ඔය හැම table එකේ විඳලා, so she convinced me to come and join them. Chris, you have so many contacts, man. Why don't you come? You can make a good living out of this by selling insurance. So I gave it a thought, and then there was this exam that I had to go to.
This exam
This is,
also.
Vivagat, set of documents and all that, and you have to go and sit for this exam. So I find myself there, ex-bank, I think, one fellow got in the lift, my kiveni floor eකට දාන්න ආස මාත් විභාගයට තමයි යන්නේ. ඊයලා I just asked මේ විභාගේ අමාරුද දන්නේ නැනේ. So මම මේ තුන්වෙනි පාර ඉඳ ගන්න.
Oh, එමෙති first time කියනවා.
And you turn back and game.
No, sir. Oh my goodness, third time. Right?
Yeah.
So I went and I sat. Basically it's banking and insurance all the same, no? I scored an 86.
Wow, on the first go.
First go.
Right, okay. That previous guy must be an absolute mutt.
No, or must be not a bank at all, or something like completely out of the.
So then ඊට පස්සේ ගිහිල්ලා I went, and when I went there to sign my documents, it was a ex-Selinco. Right? He recognized me. Krishanta, how are you? He has been reporting to me at that time when I was working for Selinco. Nice to see you. My goodness, we are very happy to have you on the team. This, that. Signed a bunch of documents. Sign here. My God, is he like mortgaging your house? Right?
You sign your life away.
Sign your life, yeah. And then comes like.
That's what I do to Azlan, by the way.
Right? Yeah. Then comes this.
Bring him the document and then just sign.
Then comes this target
Targets you have to do?
scene, right? What was the target scene?
Oh, I think you're bringing number
right?
of sales, no?
Right?
Yeah.
And then then after a few weeks, I get this call, Krishanta, you have to do this. I said, Machan, seriously not. I am a guy who would not want to persuade people and trouble them and be a pain.
That's what you have to be, though.
Exactly.
To do the sale, though, yeah.
That's what you have
Yeah,
to be.
so
And
just-
hope that somebody,
Just
takes
not
it.
my cup of tea, so can you please,
Unsign those things.
unsign
Tipex
those
කළා දාන්න.
things.
Tipex
ඉතින්
කළා
පස්සේ
දාන්න.
call back මුකුත් නැහැ.
It's not easy, man.
It's not
And the
easy.
thing is, you
It's
got to
not
give it
easy.
up to those guys who
Yeah.
obviously do have that courage to sell insurance
Yeah.
and succeed in selling insurance. That is perseverance on another
That's
level.
a skill.
Oh, yeah.
That cannot be taught.
You can't.
Really.
Selling insurance is one of the most, because the thing is, it's it's a tireless job, it's a thankless job, and you have to be after them on a daily basis, you know. It's not like selling a product, it's not selling like service or physical thing. Insurance,
it's a service.
It's like,
It's a service.
and it's not a popular thing also.
Exactly.
Especially not in our country.
Yeah, that's the thing. People don't seem to realize that.
Yeah,
You know, I mean, for example, right? I mean, I think one of the reasons I believe is now, irrespective of where you go, you know, be it any European country, the US, right? Even in Dubai, right? If you do not have health insurance,
you're
you
finished.
are done.
Done.
Because it's
Absolutely.
exorbitant
It is
amount.
exorbitant. It is.
that's
I mean,
true.
if, for example, even in Singapore, right? Anyway, I think that is why in Sri Lanka people are not necessarily overly.
Because we can actually afford the medical.
Exactly,
Yeah.
we can afford the medical, right? We can.
Do you have to take an insurance when you travel still?
Certain countries.
Sometimes,
countries,
sometimes,
no? Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Certain countries,
Sometimes.
and I mean, you can buy it online. Like for example, Scandinavian countries, when you need to actually apply for visa, you need to submit the insurance also at the same time.
Okay. Together.
Student visa, yes, definitely.
Yeah, you need to basically you need to do that. Anyway,
Cool.
that's the story. So my God, that insurance guy really took us all over the place.
Yeah, kudos to you.
Kudos
Yeah,
to
yeah.
you.
Look at him.
Yes, yes,
You know?
yes. We've got lots to do on the show today. We don't have a guest. We are our guests.
Just the three of us.
Just the three of us. And we will be basically getting into our first segment on the show. It's time to find out what happened in Sri Lanka last week. It's Lanka last week right now. Lovely. Okay, time for us to jump into the first segment on the show. What do we have? The first news item. Do not let school children be exposed to the sun. The ministry secretary.
Okay.
The question is how? How? Do you have indoor schools as in completely, right?
How?
How?
We are in Asia. Sri
Are we
Lanka.
Are we done with the
Sports
sports
days?
meet?
No, it's currently going on.
It's still going
Yeah,
on.
still going
How
on.
many?
Still going on.
It's like the
and,
Olympics.
and now I think the schools are so worried and concerned because after announcing of a warning like this, right? If something happens, you remember last few years how many kids just drop off during marathons and races and all that.
Oh, we do not drop off them.
Then you have to undergo a test. Right now, I know for sure at this නියම ඉස්කෝලේ අර අපි යන ඉස්කෝලේ අර වාට බුක් මැච් බලන්න එන්න බෑ කියපු ඉස්කෝලේ.
Okay.
ඒ ඉස්කෝලේ නම් අපේ ඩොක්ටර්ස්ලා ගෙනල්ලා ECG පටියක් අරගෙන ඒ ඔක්කොම කරලා
So
තමයි
every child has to go through
every
this.
child, especially the road race.
Right. Okay.
Especially the
Road
road race, yeah. ඒ මැරතන් එක තියෙනවානේ road
So-
race.
so-
5 kilometer run එක.
But isn't this anyway the time that schools have sports days?
Yeah.
First Q1, right?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
February, March is the time that they
Yeah,
actually have,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Now, thing is, it's getting pretty bad as far as the heat is concerned.
It is horrible.
It is really, really bad. Of course, they've also given us warnings of heat strokes. Certain provinces, of course. And remember, mind you, we are just starting. We are just starting. We're not in the right smack in the middle of it. We're still in February. Okay? We're still in February, and it becomes scorching hot when we hit March and April. That's where it becomes scorching hot. If it's hot right now, imagine how it is now. Of course, you've got the big matches which are going to be starting from the end of this month.
Yeah.
And that's going to go on all the way till April. So that is going to be crazy. I mean, listen, this is a cricket match.
Did this hit?
Yeah, you unfortunately have to go through this, and I mean, you have to feel sorry for the kids who are actually playing at the big matches. Not necessarily all that sorry as far as the spectators are concerned.
Yeah. But
Because
when
they're
you
drowning their sorrows without any problems whatsoever.
With that fan that puts out the water and the fan together,
Yes.
at one point you're like, why are we so sticky? Siddhanti is no, so talking about the heat and matches, so at the ODI,
Right.
so there was, it's hilarious. So the Australian team is out in the sun, gathering and having a high five and, machang meka karanna hariyata in Sinhalema kiyana Australian team. One's standing under that
Umbrella.
umbrella, which is a what do you call it, tent-like thing, where one fellow is carrying and walking. All are huddled under there, and I'm like, wait, who are the Asian? No, Australia is the hot sun. We are under that umbrella. I'm like, if all the time we lose the match, hammer. Luckily we won.
අපිත් බිග් මැච් වල ඕක තියනවානේ. ටිකක් වෙලා යනකොට දැන් ග්‍රවුන්ඩ් එක පේන්නේ නැහැ. ඒ කන්නඩි ඔක්කොම වතුර.
Water. Oh!
වයිපර්ස් දෙකක්
I know. And you become sticky, and I'm like, what? No, it cools you, and I'm like, no, really, it does not. So yeah.
I don't know what effect it has. I don't think it has I mean, it just cools you around.
It's that momentary effect of 3 seconds.
Yeah. That's
So that's pretty much it.
ඒක දැනෙන්නේ නැහැ when a little bit of intoxication hits you.
Yes,
So,
a little bit. A little bit.
Try to be polite here.
Anyway, so yeah, please do be aware of the heat right now, and you have to understand the fact that you need to keep yourself hydrated as much as possible, which is the most important thing. Drink a lot of water. Thambilis, so it's really good for you. Segu, glucose, very important.
පොල් වතුර.
And if you're someone who's actually out and about, and the thing is, today I was actually out and about also on the road quite a bit. It also saps you, irrespective of the fact that you're driving around with the AC. The heat
Really
saps
humid,
you, and then you're like, I mean, didn't do much. It was just driving.
But you're just tired.
You're just tired, and when you get home, you're like, oh my god, it's so tiring. It's the heat. It really is the heat.
And the glare also affects your eyes and all that. You know, going down highways and all.
It's not good.
Reflection is really bad.
And yeah, I mean, especially most of us, of course, work in AC environments, right? It doesn't actually cool you. It makes your skin dry if you don't hydrate yourself enough.
Moisturize.
Yeah.
Moisturize.
Nah, water. Just
And
drink.
water.
Just drink.
And moisturize.
Forget the water. Moisturize. Moisturize. Forget water. Just drink the moisture.
Moisturize. මම කරන දේ කියන්න බෑ. Moisturize.
I think one product that was an utter failure in this country was moisturized soap or bath.
Was there something like that?
තිබ්බනේ.
all
these bath foams and things like that. අපේ මිනිස්සු සබන් ගාන්නේ. Where then you go to
බෝල සබන්.
Now you go to a hotel and they have the bath. The body bath, the body wash. සබන් නෑනේ. ඕක ගෑවම් පස්සේ අර සෙවල ගතිය හිටිනවනේ. ඉතින් පැය භාගයක් විතර ඕක යවන්න.
සෙවල ගතිය.
So it's actually the moisture, right? So our people are not used to that slippery this thing. Ara sabang gala, you have to feel the garshane, right?
Yeah, you have to feel clean.
You feel to clean. Araka nikan ara sabang hoidila na wage ne, right? Right? So you ennaddo eliyata daama thamsa hodanada.
Oh, poda inna.
Podda inna ise me sabai yanne. So I never use the when you go to a hotel, yes, the shampoo is okay, right? But even if it's bath soap, ඔරුවට විතරක් දාලා ඇඟට දාගන්න.
මොන ඇඟට දාන්න?
ඇඟට සමහර කරන්නේ නැතිකොට නිකන් ඉනවා. It might as well not put anything, right? Because you suffer so much after that.
To remove it off.
To remove it off. Just not used to it. It was not a successful product in this country at all.
There you go.
Yeah.
Moisturize outside the bath.
Yeah, moisturize.
Yeah,
all right, next one on the show. Can fish makers seek VAT removal to cut prices and support low-income families? Can fish is quite expensive.
Yeah.
It's not, I don't understand. No, the thing is I still remember, you remember, right? A couple of years ago that the previous president basically started, previous president started cutting down the prices on canned fish because of COVID and all that stuff, right? But
at one point, that's all we ate, no?
That's all we ate, no? And paripu, right? And paripu, right?
Yeah.
Salmon and paripu, and the bread,
Yeah.
right? Now, but thing is, it's not cheap. Canned fish is not cheap.
Expensive.
It's quite expensive.
සාරියෝ ටිකක් ගන්න පුළුවන් ඊට වැඩිය ලාභයට.
No, it's quite
හොඳටම.
So day before I was at one of the supermarkets, right? Probably one of the high class කියලා හිතන් ඉන්න එක. ගිහිල්ලා ඉවරලා we wanted to make some just some fried rice for that night, right? So I don't buy too much, especially because ගෙනල්ලා නිකන් ඊට පස්සේ තියනවානේ, right? So I bought a little bit of leeks, beans, and I took this one fat little carrot, just one.
chubby one.
Chubby one.
carrot.
I also look like a carrot.
Healthy fellow.
Healthy fellow. හොඳට පෝර ගහපු එක. හරි. ඊට after I paid, I just looked at the bill. Right? And so when I was there in the queue for the 3-4 people, I remembered that I forgot something. I forgot the chicken. Right? So
Very
so
important that is.
So I said, okay, I probably had to buy the bread also. I'll go to some other place. ගීටි වරලා බිල බලලා මං ඒන මිස් මේ එක කැරට් අලේනේ ගත්තේ.
chubby one but
chubby
one.
one එකයි. මේ ගාන හරියද? බැලුවා 150යි 155යි. කැරට් අලේ the chubby one 155. 155. One fellow. ඔව්ස මේ කිලෝ එක 1250යි.
Really?
Right? 1250යි. So I went to the other one which I thought was relatively cheap in the market. ඒකේ බෝඩ් එක ගහලා තියෙනවා 100 grams 88 කියලා. So 880. 880, right?
Yeah.
For a kilo.
So then I asked මම බලන්නකො මිස් මම අර අහවල් සුපර් මාකට් එකට ගිහිල්ලා මෙච්චරක් ගෙවලා ගත්තානේ. ආස ඕක වැරදිස අපේ 1350යි. මම මෙතන 88යි නේ තියෙන්නේ. ඔව් මේ දැන් සර් අප්ඩේට් වුණා සිස්ටම්.
එයා මකලා නැහැ. 135 දාන්න.
Moisturize.
She was giving me these things also. So මේ කාලේට සාමාන්‍යයෙන් ගණන් යනවා. මම ඒකේ පායනවාද නුවරඑළිය පැත්තේ. ඒක නැස සාමාන්‍යයෙන් පෙබරවාරි වෙනකොට ගණන් වැඩි ලෝලු වල මිල.
Valentine's Day වලට.
Oh, Valentine's.
More fried rice.
කැරට්ද දන්නේ නැහැ දෙන්නේ Valentine's.
carrot තමයි. Here darling, here. I love you. Here's the carrot.
So that's so I mean preparing a fried rice nowadays
Yeah.
at home is
It's
not
also
an easy
costly.
thing. It's a costly thing.
Everything is costly, man.
Everything
Everything
is
is costly. I mean,
costly.
if you ever thought, I mean, we're talking about this subject, if you ever thought that, you know, canned fish,
Yeah.
it was actually cheap and it's something that the low income families are what they go for.
Yeah, yeah.
I
I
don't
mean,
think
it's
that's
not.
a great
That-
plan.
No, it's not. It's
Back in
not.
the day, Shaq, මාළු ගන්න බෑනේ.
Oh,
People were resolving to can fish.
yeah.
සැමන් තමයි හැම ගෙදරම
Oh.
දෙන්නේ
Yes,
මතකද?
because it was affordable.
Oh, affordable. ලූණු ටිකක්
Now
දාලා.
මාළු.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
Why,
not cheap at all. So
Not
I don't know
great.
what they're planning on doing. Anyway, next story. No vehicle permits or new vehicles for MPs this year, according to the president.
Okay.
So we obviously had the president giving his budget speech the last couple of days in the parliament, and a fair amount of things basically have come about in terms of the changes in the budget and so on and so forth. So this is something that needs to be applauded because no MPs are basically going to be receiving new vehicles or vehicle permits or whatnot. So that is pretty good. We'll leave it at that. But the thing that everyone's questioning is the amount of money, the colossal amount of money that's actually been set aside for Sri Lankan Airlines. 20 billion rupees.
To buy a plane.
To buy a plane.
I don't know.
Yeah,
How much money?
no, 20 billion rupees to resuscitate Sri Lankan Airlines.
Moisturize.
To moisturize Sri Lankan Airlines.
Yeah, actually rubbing it in the wrong place though.
Huh?
Rubbing it in the
I
wrong
want to
place.
moisturize my hands.
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
Okay.
gee.
Yeah, anyway.
Moving on quickly.
So that's basically the budget stories that came up this week. So that was part of the budget, which is pretty good. And saw the president's convoy going earlier on today.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
waved?
එකයිද කයිද? Nothing.
Three.
Three.
Maximum. I think one in the front, the president's car, and two behind.
I thought he goes in a jeep. Was it a car this
It was
time?
a car.
Car.
It was a car this time. Yeah.
You waved. Hello.
Huh? Yeah, he went back.
Name සතරක පල්ලෙට දාලා.
Yeah. Smile and wave. Smile and wave, boys.
Yeah, you
Smile
was
and
a
wave.
වාගේ වාහනේ දාම මෙහෙමනේ. මෙයාගේ වාහනේ දාම 1980s වාහනේ මේව.
අලුතෙන් ගත්තේ නැහැ වගේ නේද?
නෑ තාම සතරක
ගන්න බෑනේ. ගන්න
ගන්න
බෑනේ.
බෑනේ.
සාරා ගන්න බෑනේ.
ලයිසන් ලුත් නෑනේ.
බඩු නෑනේ.
එලවන්නත් බෑනේ.
අයියෝ. Yeah.
Anyway, next story on the show. Bread
I-
flour prices reduce, new rates.
I think කෑම අඩු වෙලාද?
පාන් කන්න පුළුවන්.
කෑම අඩු වෙලාද?
පාන් අඩු වෙලා.
අඩු වෙලාද?
අඩු වෙලා, අඩු වෙලා.
ඒක තමයි කියලා තියෙන්නේ.
Yeah.
නෑ ඒකේ කියලා තියෙනවා. මේ කඩේ පාන් අඩු වෙලාද?
ආ,
අඩු වෙලා,
දන්නේ
අඩු වෙලා.
අඩු
වෙලා.
අඩු වෙලා. අඩු වෙලා.
I will go buy loaf today. and
Yeah,
see.
yeah, බලන්න ඕනේ ඒක check
අඩු
කරලා.
වෙලා. So
Okay.
yes,
Okay.
so that's
Sliced, normal, everything. All
everything,
breads.
everything.
All
Yeah.
breads.
If it is made out of flour, it has
Adu
been
vela.
reduced.
Then right.
Okay,
Then right.
so
Then right.
that's where the plan is.
All right.
Next story.
I remember buying prang for 350.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
350.
Unai panahai.
350 පාන් ගෙඩිය. Yeah, sorry. දාන්න පුතා දාන්න.
So sorry.
Sorry,
Hama.
yeah, sorry.
Hama, sorry.
You got that look, annoyed look.
Yeah. Canteen and hotel food prices to increase from tonight.
Now why is that?
එතන පාන් දෙන්නේ නැහැ.
පාන් නැහැ.
පාන් no.
This
no.
is contradictory comment. අතනින් පාන් අඩුවෙද්දි මොකක් වැඩි කරනවා කියන්නේ මොන හතර බීති කතාවක්ද?
එතන පාන් දෙන්නේ නැහැ.
පාන් නැහැ.
No, you will not get that table, those little buns and all. You won't get.
Bread rolls.
Bread rolls.
Bread
You won't
rolls.
get. You won't get.
Yeah, you get
Your
only half a
buns
bread
will
roll.
not be getting.
ප්‍රමාර වැඩ.
So yes, that's the story.
So any reason for that, sir?
Are you walking me?
ඔයාද
I'm sorry, I don't have a canteen.
කැන්ටින් එකේ
you
මන්ද
should
හාල්
answer
ගණන්
canteen
හාල්
aunty.
ගණන් හාල් ගණන් හින්දාද?
I don't.
Oh. But I definitely will not be getting bread rolls.
No
For
bread
sure.
rolls.
All
Okay.
wheat no. එක අඩු.
Okay, whatever.
Next one.
Okay.
What was that?
ඉවරද හමාර? Oh dear.
Disruption in water supply due to prevailing extreme dry weather conditions. Yeah, obviously with the situation, which is not that great, water supply will be disrupted, and unfortunately or fortunately, hopefully, if things go the way it is going right now with the heat and the drought and whatnot, we might be able to basically be faced with power cuts again.
Yeah. Yep.
Because
Yeah.
we're heavily reliant on
Not
hydro.
because of an animal, but actually because of the weather. This
Yeah,
time.
because we're heavily reliant on hydro, so unfortunate situation. But this this goes through every year. No, we have this every year.
We have this moment.
We
no?
have this moment every year, and with the heat.
we look forward for it and we get on with it also.
That's
the funniest
that
thing.
is the Sri Lankan way
We are
of life.
resilient like that. We're resilient.
We are very resilient. We are moisturized.
Moisturize. That's going to be like the whole short.
Yeah, moisturize.
And see, these are the perks.
Oh.
Oh yeah, you don't use that shower gel. No water to clean.
Yeah.
ගෙදරුන් කුත් මට කියෙත් දන්නේ තාත්ති මොයිස්චරයිසර්.
No, why you? All I want to do is make love to you, bitch.
බැච් එක.
They might
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
Krishan, moisturize. Moisturize.
So everybody who's actually working with Andy right now, all you need to do is every time you see Andy at work, all you need to do is basically go moisturize. Andy, moisturize.
So I met the great swimming trunk. Grey swimming trunks.
Not the black one.
Not the black one. The grey one.
Grey,
the
grey.
real අර
No, black one is the
අර පොඩි එකද නැත්තම් දිග කල්සමද?
diga.
ආ දිග කල්සම තමයි.
Diga grey.
I
Diga
met the
grey.
wife. I met the wife and I showed the clip also. And I said, Andy is having a little bit of a chichpi. අනේ හොඳයි අරන් යන්න.
This is not a orphanage where we take these stray things here. Please don't. It is not like a puppy shelter thingy. Please don't.
So that's
All
all
right.
that. Yeah. So getting back.
Next one, fuel tax government gives update in parliament. I don't know what the word is.
Oh,
but-
really?
අඩුවේ නවද දන්නේ.
Nah, they do it at the end of every month, no?
Get update in parliament, no?
At the end of every month.
okay.
So in terms of what the new prices as far as fuel is concerned for the next month. All right, what else do we have on the show?
Yeah, ooh.
Heat index. My God, it's all about heat.
Caution level.
Yeah, heat
Oh,
index
dear.
to reach caution level in several areas tomorrow.
හෙට.
It again, yeah.
අද
So yeah,
Oh, dear.
so that is basically. Yeah, I mean, I think heat is what is taking center stage these days. It really is because the situation isn't looking that great. Just a couple of months ago,
Yeah,
we were talking about how cool it is,
Yeah,
how
yeah.
comfortable it is.
What nonsense. What were we saying there?
Exactly,
What
and look at
nonsense.
us. It was just
Yeah, because I actually went out today, stepped out to Borala today from Havelock, and suddenly that heat hit you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and then that was a horrible took ride because it was so hot, and then my cow outfit also didn't help because it's black. So here we are. I'm like,
Apart from the
yeah.
heat, there's like a sudden influx of mozzies.
Yeah, I mean during the dry season.
There you go.
that was
Yeah, that was,
Yeah.
choreographed well.
that was
And-
perfect timing, Hamad. Perfect timing.
And chikungunya, is it worse than dengue?
It appears to be.
Really?
Every part of you keeps paining. From the
Yeah.
apparently from the toenail all the way to your hair follicle.
Yep.
So it's quite bad.
Severe body pain.
As in chronic, I think is the word.
Severe body pain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's a lot of after effects as well, which is not a pretty sight.
And unfortunately,
So-
the recovery, what I hear from chikungunya, is very slow.
and long. It takes a long time.
Yeah. But
Oh dear.
Then dengue.
Dengue, I think you can kind of pick up a little faster.
Yeah, it basically for dengue it really boils down to your platelet counts. The moment your platelets basically start coming up, that means your energy is back, and you of course you're producing
Yeah,
more.
yeah.
But what you said is very true because although the heat is rising, the mozzies have not decreased.
Yeah, how did that happen?
It's crazy. There's the
ඒගොල්ලන්ට ප්‍රශ්නයක්
influx is ridiculous.
They supposed to be like, oh my god, so hot.
උංගු ගෙවල ලේසි හයි කරගෙන දන්නේ.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not crazy. It's
මොකද
not,
දන්නේ.
it's ridiculous these days.
Oh.
Mozzies, influx of mozzies
Oh,
also.
they must be rubbing moisturize.
Moisturize. Moisturize.
You gotta do the whole.
All right, so what do we have? Next one.
Apparently we are done.
Okay. Just before we go on to game night, right? Just before we go on to game night. So, Andy, we had the principal last week.
Yes.
Right? And what have you been to school after that?
No,
what's
I'm
the
going
plan?
to school this Saturday because our Founders Day service is this
Tomorrow.
Saturday.
On Saturday.
Which is tomorrow. Thank
Yeah.
you very much.
Yes.
I have completely lost track of time. Which is tomorrow. Thank God it's Friday.
So what happens?
We have a service and we kind of walk out.
No. Is there anything special because it's the 120th
Yeah. So
anniversary?
service will be a little longer. You know, we are having a brunch and that kind of thing. So yeah.
This is like invite.
And I'm in the school coffee table book.
Did I tell you all about our breakfast?
What breakfast?
No, hang on.
Okay.
Hold on. Sorry. What?
Yes, I am in a book.
You're in a book.
Yeah, which you can keep on a coffee table. And I'm there.
What are you?
Looking like a scrawny mosquito. I have basically looked at a camera and gone, That's basically what it
What
is.
are you featured for the most alcoholic?
No, the grade 13. ಕೆಲವು board deck ಮುಸುಗೆ.
Our group is them.
No.
I'm still trying to find you.
The front one. I'm right in front.
අර හුණෙක් වගේ and some of our friends have found the extras also in that, ne?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
The
that
exes of such-
picture basically made it to the book, is
Yes,
it?
that picture. No, not the one I sent you all. I sent
Right.
you all is because significant X is in that.
Right.
Somebody's significant X is in that.
Okay,
There's
okay.
another picture of me which I will send you all shortly.
Yeah.
Which I look like
You
a
should have sent to us before we can actually put it up on the show.
little mosquito. Little size. And I'm like, oh, gone are the days. My entire body is the size of my thigh now. Not great. Not great.
So,
Yeah.
so going back to, I forgot to tell you about my weekend. No, you
What,
No,
breakfast?
you were busy tracking flights.
Yeah, we were having, we had the 50th anniversary mass, no? Right?
Yeah.
So the mass went off really well. And what happened now?
Nothing.
I am watching you.
Right,
La,
right?
la, 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 la. La, 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 la,
So
la.
the mass went off really well. Everything was happy. We took the group photograph. Drones came, zing, zang, zung. Are දාන අපි බයි කියන ඔක්කොම කරලා.
මේ breakfast කරන වෙලාවේ?
Breakfast නෑ ඊට පස්සේ the customary breakfast. Andy එහෙම breakfast එකක් කාලා නෑ Andy මං කාලෙකට
ඒ කියන්නේ ඇයි?
ඉදියාප්ප.
ඒක කන්නද?
ඉන්නකෝ කියන්නකෝ මේක මෙනු එක අහගන්නකෝ. ඉදියාප්ප.
Salmon.
සැමන් නෑ සැමන් ගණන්නේ.
අඩු කරා.
හරිද? පිස්සුද? ඉදියාප්ප, රෝස් පාන්, පරාට, කිරිබත්.
හතර.
ඔය හතර. හරිද? එතකොට සීනි සම්බෝල. ලුණු ලාබයිනේ. සීනි සම්බෝල තියෙනවා. right?
පොල් සම්බෝල නෑ.
පොල් සම්බෝල නෑ.
පොල් ගණන්නේ.
බෝ ගන්න. ඔව්.
පොල් නෑනේ ලංකාවේ.
පරිප්පු. Okay.
පොල් සම්බෝල තිබ්බ sorry. I didn't say because there was no room.
Rich people.
තිබ්බේ නෑ ඉඳ තිබ්බේ නෑ right? එතකොට
It's a posh breakfast though.
No room to keep the pole sample on the table.
එතකොට නෑ on my plate man not on the table. හරිද? ඊට පස්සේ chicken and beef.
අම්මා.
හරිද?
You have eaten all the animals.
Animals කියන්නේ that
හිටගෙන
was
කෑවේ.
so tasty. Right?
Made us by Josephines? No.
No, we have the same supplier who has been supplying for the month of Sundays, right? So it was there, කාටියනේ the පෙරලගෙන and everybody ate as much as they want.
Yeah. All you can eat.
All you can eat buffet,
Buffet එක.
right? It was so great, man.
When? Last weekend?
Last Sunday.
Last Sunday.
Last Sunday.
So now these are the list of events,
On the
right?
list of the events that are going on.
You said you had a service, no, next month.
Next month we are having the outstation. Then we are going to some bungalow, 1.5 kilometers away from Colombo.
The wives must be thrilled, no?
Every
month, no husband.
It's a bungalow somewhere with a nice pool, with a nice.
Put that song again,
Yeah, definitely. So we are going there for this month, for March. Next weekend, next Sunday.
No, one day trip.
Okay.
Yeah, we were going to go for 2, but lot of other commitments also.
Wife.
Wife commitments. එහෙම ඔක්කොම දිනනට දැන් මැච් උත් වෙනවා. තව ගොඩක් බැට දිනනවානේ.
Match in April නේ?
සල්ලි දිනගන්න එපා දැන් අපේ ටිකට් එකටත් දැන් සල්ලි එකතු කරනවා මේ දවස්වල.
Now, how's your Malaysia trip going?
Malaysia.
Good. 180,000 all inclusive.
That's not bad.
Yeah, that's not bad.
For how many nights?
3 nights.
ඔයා මගදී බස්සනවද? like අර නිකන් මැඩගස්කර් වගේ. Okay, get out here. I mean, 180,000.
180,000 for 3 nights?
189,000.
190 say? 190.
Yeah, 190. Yeah.
190 per person for 3 nights?
Yeah.
Full board, all included?
All inclusive, yeah.
Wow.
I'm very.
That's
Yeah,
we have a
we'll
friend
also
who
go
is
You're
you and I.
swimming there?
No,
Boat
bike.
way.
I'm sure it's not a boat way ගමන් කරන්න එපා. Plane.
අපි දෙන්න නැත්නම් දෙක
Yeah.
යවන්නේ.
One.
We like Josephians now.
Ah, really?
They can go.
Too late, baby.
Oh my goodness.
Too late, sorry.
See,
Alright.
Yeah.
I'll moisturize.
You'll need a ton of moisturizer for that.
Oh dear.
Yeah, let's not
Moving
get into
on.
that right now. Let's move on, ladies and gentlemen. What do
It's
we
a
have?
family-friendly show.
Game night. Here we go. Okay, so now we were threatened today, just to let you know.
Threatened,
Yeah.
Opened the door and screamed at us.
We were threatened today, and that the loser basically has to do the
Oh, put that.
what was it?
How to play?
This how to play in a
You are talk no?
Oh.
Yeah.
You can also do this one.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
මොකක්ද කිව්වා? I said,
Yeah,
right.
the punishment.
Yeah, the
Okay,
punishment.
punishment.
fine.
The punishment is bloody fun, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but do it,
Come on,
man.
Do it,
will
man.
you, man?
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah.
It's a punishment.
What a punishment.
It's a punishment.
You can talk no?
Exactly.
Do it.
Punishment is
okay.
exactly what a Sri Lankan will say to a punishment.
Okay.
It's a punishment, okay? Fine, okay. Thank
Fine.
you. Right?
We'll somehow do it.
Ready.
Okay.
Fine, let's go on.
I'm ready.
Here we go. When is International Coffee Day? October 1st. I mean, come on.
No,
I got to get this answer
May
right.
12th.
I think so.
D.
Thank you very much. I mean, if
Yeah.
I can't get it right,
Yeah,
I should just get up and go.
That
That's
is a
very
very
strange
biased
to know that.
question.
Huh?
That's strange you didn't know it.
What do you mean strange that I know it?
It's all Derek fault. That question of Derek.
Let's just blame her.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Who was the first legendary Romulus?
Romulus.
Sorry.
No, Remus.
No, Romulus.
B.
Christian Romulus.
What is the question?
Oh!
What is the question? No. Okay.
Oh.
Read the question.
වාද ඕක කරන්න
Who was
ඕනේ.
the first legendary founder, king of
and
you
king
answered
of
this.
You know how
We
you
want
should
to know
arrange
what the
this
question
question. First put the question. Let us read.
Ramos without knowing what the question.
He didn't.
I didn't read the question.
He always
He
tells the
never reads the
answer.
question. He never reads the question. He-
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
එහෙම තමයි ඉතින් කොල්ලගේ හැටි.
Oh.
ගණන් ගන්න එපා. කිං දේවාරම් පිරිස.
B.
I think it's A. I don't know.
No, it's
Most popular guy. තිස්ස මුවකෝ.
What's happening? What is happening? මේ අපි දෙන්න යන්න.
unassailable lead already. I might as well not answer the rest.
අපි එන යන්නද?
Right?
Let's read the question. Let's read the question. මේ question එක ඉස්සෙල්ලා දාලා ඊට පස්සේ
He's
answer දාන්න.
complaining.
Oh, 6 questions. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Name the person. Who is this?
B. I don't know.
Suni D. Doesn't look like a D.
That was so random.
Who is that person?
Simone Balasuriya. Gymnast. Oh. She and I. Gymnast. Yes. She likes to moisturize. Moisturize. Okay. Next one.
Italy.
The Renaissance. No.
C.
No.
The Renaissance.
It started in
Italy,
Italy.
I
yeah, yeah.
started. Okay.
Okay, so now.
The Renaissance.
So can I just keep quiet then? Of course.
Time to go.
I'll give you the answer.
Okay. Babar, what is oh, C.
1805.
B. I.
And what did you say?
Just
Huh? Yes, sir.
Punishment is on you.
Do a freestyle rap.
Oh,
with the
yeah.
4 line of your Christian. This is you. You're Buffett. Talk
What
about
do I
your.
need to rap?
You,
Yeah,
you
you
first show him the punishment.
Show the
punishment.
punishment.
Punishment එකත්.
අඩුම ගාන ඒකවත් කියවන්න දෙන්නකෝ.
Do a freestyle rap with,
With
4 lines of your favorite food. Why am I
4
echoing?
lines of my favorite food.
Some lines freestyle rapping about some food that you like.
Just make sure.
Anna, අර breakfast එක න check out like something in the
Talk about
upper.
your breakfast.
Anna.
Hari. Your
That
paratha,
entire
your
thing you
kiribat.
ate.
Give me a beat.
I will give you beat also. Drop that beat එක.
Drop that beetroot now.
Beetroot now.
Why is this beat not there?
පොඩ්ඩක් ඉන්න. Is it moisturized? පොඩ්ඩක් බලන්න.
Moisturize.
Yeah, Haman's beat is not playing.
Yeah.
Moisturize
Wait,
it.
hold on, one second.
We got the punishment. You can't take it off the screen.
Yeah. No, he want to read it over my phone.
මතයි මට විච්ච වැඩි.
Come on, do a freestyle rap with 4 lines of your favorite food.
අම්මට do. That's
Food
very
the boom, food the boom, favorite food. I like.
Very No, here,
what nonsense.
Yeah, what?
Oh, wait, sorry, my bad.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah.
That sounded a little sexual පොඩ්ඩගේ beat එක. අම්මා.
Kick එක මදි.
Kick එක මදි.
Food the boom, my favorite food.
පොඩ්ඩකින්.
Talk about my favorite food. කණ්ඩද බොණ්ඩද මෝන වගුලක් කෑම තමයි මගේ හබී එකක්. කොත්තුද ආපද චීස්ද රොටිද ඕන මගුලක් කණ්ඩ බ්‍රහන්.
At least you made Aslan happy. That.
All
That was
right.
fantastic.
Any rap bookings can any
Rap bookings.
any rap bookings come huh? Okay, go.
Any rap booking with WRAP booking. All right, guys, time for us to get out of here. Before that, we'd like to find out exactly where we stand as far as our
Ooh.
followers are concerned on
Let's do it.
Instagram. Thank you very much to.
Our.
We are
Come on.
at today.
Yay.
Would be nice. 912
Yay.
followers.
Yeah.
Followers.
10
That's
points to St.
super.
Joseph's for that one.
Yeah, well done. Well, thank you so much, guys,
Yeah.
for basically following us on Instagram. Much love to each and every one of you. Like I said, we love doing the show. We love obviously having a great time. You can catch the show on YouTube. Okay.
Yes, yes.
We are going to start pushing our YouTube link from this point onwards.
A lot of people asking.
Lot of people are asking, but we don't know why. But a lot of people are asking. We want to keep it very hush hush, but I think it's time for us to sort of come out now.
Now we are big children.
Now we are big children.
Big children.
Andy, you have a comment.
And the other comment?
Oh, why? Can we read that later?
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, which one? We're all now silent.
On Instagram, I just got a message. See?
Right, okay.
we got a
Andy,
comment.
බලන්න මොකක් හරි තිබ්බා.
Coming in with Andy Balthazar coming in with the facts.
What is that?
Yeah. But
So she's been so
Coming
my
in
friend,
with the
my
facts.
good friend Vanessa saying coming in the facts. I've been watching so many times and laughed so hard.
well done. Thank you guys.
You were featured live.
Yeah.
Woo.
Thank you very much for being a part of the show. Thank you very much for all your comments. Thank you very much for all your shares and your likes. We love it. Please continue to do so. And we're waiting for our first milestone of 1,000 followers. Which lucky individual out there is going to be 1,000th follower. And that 1,000th follower is going to be joining us on the show.
And how with song and dance, serenade with
Serenading with
song and dance and clapping.
Each
and-
of us are giving the 1,000th follower 1,000 rupees.
වැඩිය නෑ 3000යි.
Tundai.
Might not come also, but never mind.
That's all right.
Transportation might be the 3000.
Yeah,
I can borrow from you, no?
You can borrow.
Thank you so much, guys. Time for us to get out of here. Have yourself a wonderful weekend, and please hydrate yourself. Don't. What?
Right.
Family
I
bond,
thought wave your hands
family
like you
bond,
just
kurumba
don't care.
bond.
but I'm sure.
Yes. Please hydrate yourself. Drink a lot of water at any given time. Please
Moisturize. Remember to moisturize. Moisturize before you go to bed.
When you wake up.
Wake up.
Nice.
Day cream, night
brush your
cream.
teeth and moisturize.
Moisturize your teeth. Day cream, night cream.
ඒව තමයි දාලා මෙහෙම ඉන්නේ අපි.
ඒක තමයි නේ. ඔකයි රහස.
Okay, time for us to get out of here, guys. Otherwise, this is going out of control. Have yourself a wonderful weekend. We shall catch up with you once again next Friday night, right here on Pod Hub. Till then, have a good night, Sri Lanka.
Bye-bye.